Okay, we are back, episode 6, AFK Lounge. Myself, Grizzly Sensei, and the Merkrin. What's up, bro?
Doing well. Living
You
life,
know,
man.
we've been just grinding Lethal Company all week, man. We play Lethal Company every night, trying to hit that 3K duo fucking quota, but it just keeps on eluding us.
Dude, our
Good.
mimic luck was just something else last night, bro. Every game.
Terrible. And speaking of games, today we are going to do some trivia.
Yes.
We've got quite a few questions here from Water Cooler Trivia. And the more you think about it, what an awesome name for a company. That's pretty cool. We're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna ask you around. Let's go 20 questions. Okay. I'm gonna start off easy, and I'm gonna try to find ones that get progressively just harder and harder and harder. Some of these I'm gonna paraphrase just because they're long-winded and you're gonna get right anyway. If you get the answer, if you want to blurt out the answer before I'm done, just go ahead. Because some of these are super easy. Okay, starting off easy with one of my favorite gaming characters of all time. So, making his debut in 1990's Super Mario World, what is the name of the enemy-eating, egg-throwing green dinosaur who serves as a sidekick to Mario and Luigi in the Mario franchise?
Yoshi.
Easy, bro. Yoshi. The GOAT of Mario, in my opinion. Best at Mario Kart 2.
Everyone forgets about Birdo, though. I mean, Birdo was kind of like a antagonist in some of the Mario games, but it's like the pink version of Yoshi.
Yeah, I just like Yoshi better. I've always just been a big Yoshi fan.
Yeah, Yoshi is more lovable. I mean, Birdo is just kind of weird, like shoots eggs out of its mouth at you, you know?
That's true.
Kind of an asshole.
Instead of eating everything, you just shoot everything out.
Yeah.
Mendicant bias and offensive bias are fictional AIs in what holy video game franchise that shares its name with a Beyonce song?
Wait, hold on. Pause. What was that? What was that?
Mendicant bias and offensive bias are fictional AIs in what holy video game franchise that shares its name with a Beyonce song?
Oh, dude, I'm fucked here. I have absolutely no idea, man.
Beyonce.
I feel like I should know this because it's probably like a really popular song.
I'll tell you what, bro. You can probably throw a fucking dart at the wall and get lucky with the guess if you just pick one of the best gaming franchises of all time. It's on our list for a lot of stuff. I can't give away the song, but I can say that a lot of high school boys often sang the song in hallways, stairwells, bathrooms. And it's got no words. It just goes. I'll give you the beginning. Oh, that's all. That's all I can do. Oh.
Halo?
Yes.
Okay.
Beyonce's song Halo.
See, that's the problem, right?
The AIs threw me off because I didn't know the AI's names either. In reading it, I would have gotten. I know Beyonce's song Halo, so I think I would have gotten that connection. But I don't know any other songs. That's it.
Well, that's where I'm kind of fucked. Because it's like that's the only one I knew, and I was just trying to think like, is it something else?
Well, let's let Mark redeem his Halo knowledge, and let's ask him this next one. 2021 will see the release of what sixth game in the Halo franchise, continuing the adventures of Master Chief. Its name sounds as if the game's story will continue in perpetuity.
Was it Halo 4?
It's not a numbered Halo.
Oh boy, Master Chief Collection.
It is Halo Infinite.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't know because like my knowledge kind of falls off and attention falls off hard after Reach. That was like the last one I really.
Yeah, I didn't play Class 3.
Yeah,
I mean, we kind of like, how do you say it? Grew up a little bit too. Like you go through that phase where you're like, you know.
That was part of my Halo. Was like earlier into my FPS phase than Call of Duty was actually. I was playing Halo 3 a lot before I've ever played COD. So
Mario Kart. If you get this one wrong, this will be the first one. If you get it wrong, I'll be upset. I'll be upset. In Mario Kart, the power-up that seeks out the player in the first position and explodes on impact is a shell color.
It's a blue shell now with
It's
wings.
a blue shell with wings. Exactly.
It's the most iconic power-up in the whole series.
It is. All right, I'll ask you this one. This game I played a ton at my grandma's house, so I like the game. I don't know if you even have played it, but what video game came with the Nintendo Entertainment System when it first released in the late 1980s and was meant to be played with an NES Zapper gun? It shared a cartridge with Super Mario Bros.
Duck Hunt, right?
Duck Hunt, yes.
Very good. My grandma fucking played that shit too. Like she loved that when it came out.
So good. It was like way beyond its time too, man, because you're shooting at your fucking TV. You know, which is like,
it was like the Wii before it was the Wii, like way before.
Right. That's pretty cool. Okay. I played this game a lot in high school. What Konami game from September 1998 was initially released to the European arcade audience under the name Dancing Stage?
Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah, DDR. Man, I was really good at that game.
When I was going through middle school or so, maybe it was like, early middle school, like 6th grade. That was like in our gyms all the time, like DDR and like stuff like that, because of like how popular it was. So they would bring like machines to school. Yeah. That was pretty cool.
That's pretty fucking cool. Let's see. Too easy. Too easy. Okay, Super Mario Kart. Oh wait, I just clicked down. Okay, there we go. The first game in Nintendo's racing franchise. Which of the playable characters has the shortest name?
The original, like the very first one?
In Super Mario Kart, the first game in Nintendo's racing franchise.
Okay, so
playable characters has the shortest name.
So in my mind, it's one of two, and I would say Boo, but I don't know if Boo was in the original. I don't think he was. So Toad.
It is Toad.
Boo didn't come till later, and that was always like my favorite character to play. Was like Boo or King Boo, in Mario Kart games.
I never played those. I only played with the OG characters. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, when I was really playing Mario Kart, was like I told you on another podcast, I think, about GameCube era with Mario Kart Double Dash. So they kind of really expanded upon the character selection and stuff.
All right, I'm going to ask you one, and I'm going to leave out a key piece of information, just because if I keep it in, it's too easy. But if you can't get it, I'll throw it in there. An egg-shaped winged instrument dating back to ancient times appears in the title of what 98 installment in blank franchise, which debuted on the N64 game system?
An egg with wings?
An egg-shaped egg-shaped wind instrument. Sorry, got my D and G confused. Egg-shaped wind instrument dating back to ancient times.
Wouldn't that be the Ocarina of Time?
It would be. Yeah, it says in the.
I think I pronounced it wrong too. I think it's actually Ocarina. I'm pretty sure.
Ocarina, like a mucker. Yeah, no, that's a Macarena. Macarena.
That's because I'm Midwestern and I fucking mispronounce shit.
Canadians, you just try to keep up.
It's just that it's like almost it's kind of crazy in the States, right? Because like the dialects change just a little bit.
They change as bad as countries, bro. Some places in America where you don't even understand what they're saying. You go to deep South Louisiana, bro. Forget about it.
I think part of it's a reflection of how big we are as a country, though.
Oh, we are.
There's just so many people who live here.
Gigantic. All right, so Merc, you are missing. You missed 2 questions so far. Both regarding Halo.
Yeah.
Let's throw you a third one. In the game Halo, what is the name of Master Chief's AI sidekick? Microsoft later reused this name for their own product.
It's Cortana.
I never used Cortana, actually, through Microsoft. Okay. Now I'm just gonna skip all the way to the bottom where the questions quote unquote get
harder.
Ooh, I don't recognize any of these games.
That'd be probably really where you're tripping me up is with a question of the game that I've never
No,
played
yeah,
or heard of.
I'm not gonna do that to the homie, bro.
Like I played a lot of shit, but
I'm just looking at the answers first, and just if I recognize the answer, then I'll. Okay, all right. Here's a good one. It's a good generic question. According to market research company NPD Group, what video game console sold the most units in the U.S. in 2008?
wouldn't that be the Wii?
Fucking right, bro. Fucking right. With a quickness too.
It was just too popular, especially during that time period.
It was. We was popping off, bro.
Well, and that was like the console that got the most repurchases in family units, especially like just because you get multiple of them, you can bring them over to extended families' houses and stuff.
Okay. Area where you are probably pretty sharp in. Let's go Pokemon. And I would never do past Gen 1 Pokemon.
So. Yeah, I was just gonna say my knowledge is good up to about Gen 3.
This is a question like before. I'm gonna leave out some key parts because it basically describes the Pokemon after I ask the question. I want to see if you know it just straight up. What Pokemon holds the title as the first listed creature? This creature is number 1 in the encyclopedic Pokédex.
No.
It is considered a blank type. Pokemon's name involves blank and blank. And if I give you that information, you're going to get it because it's going to kick out the other choices you're trying to go with. So
that's tough because if I'm not mistaken, maybe the order has always actually been exactly the same. My gut would say like probably Pidgey, to be honest, but that could very easily be wrong. But I'm gonna stick with that. Let's go Pidgey.
Okay, that is incorrect. Think, starter.
Pikachu then?
No, it's Bulbasaur.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I should
Bulbasaur.
I don't. My first thought was Pidgey, I guess, because like in some of the older gens you could sort the thing by like type and stuff like that.
Oh,
that would be like the first, yeah.
And that would always go to the top, huh?
Yeah, my memory of like I never really like sat down and memorized like where the Pokemon sit in the Pokedex. It was always more of like, oh, what the fuck is this thing? And then you like look it up and it's like, oh, that's what that is,
Yeah. I can't. Man, some of these are just so obvious. Okay, let's do the final one, and I think I'm gonna find a different trivia. I think I'm gonna focus on one specific. We played Fortnite a lot. Maybe I can find an OG Fortnite trivia. What 1997 Nintendo 64 video game, widely cited as one of the greatest of all time, features blank name, I can't give it to you, up against a criminal syndicate, and is named after a film in 1995?
Oh man, that's tough for me, bro, because I was so young at that time period, bro.
You know this 100%. It's a 1997 Nintendo 64 video game that made Mercs, if you look at our previous video, made Mercs either top 5 or top 10. When we drafted video games, the draft video, it made Mercs draft. I'm almost positive it made Mercs draft. And
it wouldn't be Half-Life though, bro.
I can't give you the name because it features a name against, but listen to the description again. Cited as one of the greatest of all time. Features blank blank up against a criminal syndicate and is named after a 1995 film in the blank franchise. Criminal Syndicate gives it away today. And I refuse to name this answer. I refuse. What Nintendo 64 video game can you think of where you're fighting criminals?
I mean, GoldenEye.
That's
it. Only thing I can
think of. Exactly. Yeah, that's the only one. Wasn't that in your top 5?
What was twisting me up was I thought maybe it could be like Duke Nukem or something like that somehow, but then I kind of thought like, no, that's not really like a syndicate. It's just monsters and shit.
It's just This is bullshit.
No. GoldenEye, I think, was on my top, like my personal top 5. I think
it was.
It might have been like most influential, actually. I think that might have been what I put it on. Was that one?
Oh, that was our first video, right? Like,
yes, I think so.
I think so too. Okay, let's do some Fortnite trivia. Let's see. Make sure it's not. Let's make sure it's not this like this season.
Yeah, bro, I would be so.
Oh no, this is pretty cool, man. Okay. Easy. What's the name of the island where Fortnite takes place? These are multiple choice. You have Tilted Towers, Myanmar, Erangel, and Battle Royale Island.
I mean, the original Fortnite, I don't remember it ever having a name. Wasn't it just like Battle Royale Island?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a bullshit answer to me.
I was trying to think, like, what the fuck? We never ever referred to the island as anything.
All right, man. It's gonna make you think. These are gonna make you think because these are definitely our era. Which Fortnite weapon was vaulted and then brought back? Now I don't know when this was released. Can I find it?
Give me quite a few find out
when it. Oh, it says 2024. I'll give you multiple choice for this one then because you've got Quad Crasher, Chopper, ATK, and Shopping Cart. No, I'm sorry, I read the wrong question, bro. You got Tactical Shotgun, Semi-Auto Sniper Rifle, Pump Shotgun, and Guided Missile.
You're talking OG Fortnite then? Like,
I mean,
the hard part is
I would consider it. I would definitely think of, OG.
I don't think. Oh wait, no, the pump did get vaulted. I remember that.
Yeah, the pump got nerfed.
It got nerfed, but it also wasn't there a season in OG where it wasn't in the game?
No, it was always there. It just became trash and non-existent.
Oh, so it basically wasn't there. That's what I'm recalling.
Yeah, because when the assault shotgun came out and all that shit.
They had the heavy and the tac, like the different versions of it. Yeah, I remember all that shit.
Think more of what you were seeing when we first started playing, and even before we started playing, what was really popular. It went away.
I mean, double pump was really big, and I mean, we never got to really experience it though because like it was already gone by the time we played.
What's your gut telling you?
What was that? It was this Quad Crasher, and then it was Shotgun.
No, it was Tactical Shotgun, Semi-Auto Sniper Rifle, Pump Shotgun, and Guided Missile.
What? Was it the semi-auto?
I think it was. Missile.
Okay, yeah.
That was like in the Myth Clip era, and then we never got to play with that when we first started playing, and it came back almost like, gosh, it felt like 2 years later.
Yeah, and it was trash.
Yeah.
It was too slow.
What's the name of the futuristic city in Fortnite?
Neo Tilted?
Neo Tilted, good. Which vehicle is added to Fortnite in Season 7?
Wasn't that the Baller?
I can't give you. It's not. That's not even on here. That's a good guess though. That came out when we were playing Comp Season 8 or 9. Quad Crasher, Chopper, ATK, Shopping Cart.
Quad Crasher was that had already been in the game by that time. I feel like Season 7-ish. That was definitely in the game already. What were the other ones? ATK,
Chopper, ATK, Shopping Cart.
Shopping Cart was already in the game too. ATK?
It is Quad Crasher.
Really?
Yep, Quad Crasher. Yeah, I'm not good with seasons when shit came out. I'm not really good at that.
Yeah, I'm not either really, unless it relates to like probably something I used a lot.
Oh, I didn't know this. In which season was the pump shotgun first introduced? 1, 3, 4, 6.
I was already in the game when we were playing in season 3. I can tell you that much. But I feel like I don't ever remember double pump being a thing when we played, though. I feel like double pump was already gone, which would imply that it was already in the game before season 3.
Came out in season 3.
It did. So
See, I didn't play. I played with 1 week left in season 3.
I must have joined like towards the tail end of that season. I remember I completed the.
I think that you joined about a month before we met.
Oh, right, because I was probably playing with coworkers or something.
Yeah, you were playing with your other buddy. God, I can remember his name too.
Prison Mike, maybe?
No, we actually played a lot with Prison Mike. Like later on, he like made a resurgence. No, man, it was like kind of like a nerdier guy.
Chubbo?
No.
God.
Last time we had this conversation, it took us forever. You mentioned his name, and I was like, "That's it." And then you're like, "Oh, I haven't talked to him in fucking years." Forgot who the fuck it was, because we only played with him. You played once you met me in Apex. That was like we played quads for a little bit, and then we never saw him again.
I think he had a YouTube video or something that you showed me, but I can't remember what his name is now.
Fuck.
Like you like sent, was it Snipes maybe? No. What? Yeah, I don't know.
All right. The rest of his questions are dumb. Just like Fortnite, it gets progressively worse as I scroll on. So, what you bring up some fucking trivia. You bring up anything you want to ask me, and I will try my best to answer. And now remember, I'm slightly stupid, so let's not be too harsh on the boy.
I'm gonna have to do some Google, because if I just throw you questions off the top, it's probably not going to be stuff that you necessarily have. What do you want, bro? I got entertainment, sports, animals, anything.
Let's go animals, bro. Fuck it, I know my animals. Yeah.
Okay, I think this is actually a good first question. Okay. What's the loudest animal on Earth?
Loudest animal on Earth is a blue whale.
It says sperm whale. I don't know if those are the same thing, but
no, they're different. They're different. Hey, I'm just happy I got it in the same category.
Yeah, I would have gone whale. Whales are very loud.
I just thought that blue whale's the biggest. I thought,
I think whales make like sonar related noises, right? Like they're like as loud as like the sonar of a submarine, which is kind of crazy to think about.
Dude, immediately with the fucking whale. Not bad.
Yeah, blue whale is the largest animal on the whole planet.
Mm-hmm. Largest animal on the planet, bro. Enormous.
What is the okay? I'm just gonna phrase it like it says, even though I think it's just gonna give it away. The largest living lizard can't breathe fire, but it does have a venomous bite that inhibits blood clotting when creatures this.
We've already discussed this creature before, bro. We've discussed this creature at great length, how it can just gobble down deer. No fucking problem. That's the fucking Komodo dragon, dude. Been terrifying me since I was a kid, and I had a book on it. I would never get a Komodo dragon answer wrong.
Aren't Gila monsters also pretty dangerous? Or
yes, but they're not nearly as fucking big.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
They both have like a poisonous kind of a bite, from what I understand.
Yeah, and it's as humans can survive it fairly easily, I think too. It's a slow, painful death for animals, and for us, we just get help and we should be fine. I think.
Ooh, this is a good one. What is the fastest fish in the ocean that can reach up to 68 miles an hour?
Hang on. Fastest fish in the ocean. Got a lot of shit coming off the head right now, but I'm gonna spit one out. I got tuna on my head. I got sailfish on my head.
There you go. It's sailfish.
Sailfish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that little fin gives you some extra oomph. You know what I mean?
That's the aerodynamics. It's how it's shaped. It's just like
tarpons are fast too. That was my third guess. Tarpon.
It's like a basically like a torpedo in the water. The way it's built, it just
I couldn't
perfect.
fish for those, bro. When they come flying out of the water with that long ass spike.
Aren't they big as
Well,
well?
they're huge.
They're like 6 or 7 feet.
Yeah, 600 or 700 pounds.
Holy fuck!
Yeah,
Like swordfish are a little bit bigger than them, aren't they? They're like, they get up to like 12 to 1500 from what I've heard.
yeah, they're massive. They're massive.
That'd be a crazy fucking fight against the swordfish. She's fucking.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. 3 for 3.
Yeah, you're kind of on fire right now.
Cooking. I'm hungry.
Okay, this is a tough one. You might not know this one.
All right.
What are the only birds that can fly backwards?
Ooh, put it in reverse, Terry. Back up, Terry. Back up. Backwards, you say?
Yep.
Keep my hands up here just for any, goofballs out there who think I'm Googling shit. Backwards. Reverse. Their car can go backwards. Eesh, I feel like this is just some random bird that's not even like a. All right, can I just get a hint on? Let me ask you a question. You tell me if it's too much. Is it a well-known bird?
Yeah, it's well known.
Okay.
I can't really give you a lot because I think it'll completely give it away.
Go with one that's not fast. Let me go with pelican.
We're looking for a hummingbird.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, obviously you're right, but yeah,
they're really cool. You don't see them much in person.
My mom has feeders out back of her house, and she has them right on her back porch every day. And they do. They just go. Zzz, zzz, zzz. You know what eats hummingbirds, bro? Praying mantis. There's a video out there of a praying mantis just snatching one out there.
Which is kind of wild because hummingbirds are quite a bit bigger than a praying mantis. Well, yeah, not in length, but like in like body weight, I'd say they're bigger.
We're just lucky those things aren't 8 feet tall.
I think Fallout did that. I'm pretty sure the whole Fallout game has done that. If I'm not mistaken, not like 8 feet, but they're like mutated mantises. I'm pretty sure that you fight at some point in one of those. Nothing killed me more though, and it will ever be more terrifying than the mutated tarantula hawks that they had in Fallout New Vegas. They call them cazadors, and they were like tarantula hawks that were like crazy fast, but they would sting you and like poison the shit out of you like instantaneously.
Yeah, laser seed in you, bro. Ugh.
Fucking terrifying. Even when you got like late stage in that game and you were like a one-man army, you had like 50 cal snipers and rocket launchers and shit, and you could one-shot them. They were just so fucking fast that like you just might you might just miss and still die anyway.
Fuck that. What you got?
Let's see. Can't ask you that. That's too obvious, and we've talked about that before. Oh,
get some hard shit, bro.
Damn. Oh, let's do this. We've talked about this before, this specific animal.
Okay.
But not in this context. What was the first animal placed on the endangered species list?
Ooh. The first one ever placed on a list. So it's one that's not fucking here.
No, it's still around.
Is it?
It is. Yep. And it's fucking badass. That's really all I can say about it.
It was placed on the list, somehow made a fucking comeback, and is now a badass fucking animal. Yeah, okay, first one placed on the list.
I could give you this. It's got wings. That's about all I can say, though.
I mean, the bird. When we drafted birds, I didn't know any of those were on the endangered list. We did that draft? Peregrine falcon?
Yep.
Really?
Yep, that was the first.
I never knew it was even endangered back in the day. Well, I mean, that must have been like way back and made a comeback before I was probably even born. Wow.
Yeah, that's
interesting. That's pretty cool.
Amount of animal questions we'll have to move on to.
Movies, bro. I know my shit with movies.
I guess we would do entertainment then.
I don't know singers or songwriters or rappers unless you do an Eminem quiz.
Oh, let's
take it to the candy shop.
Let's just look up more animal trivia. I think this was
Okay.
Unless you want movie trivia specifically.
No, bro. I'm cool with whatever.
I think animal trivia is just cool because then I get to learn shit
Cool
too
with
sometimes.
whatever, bro.
This one might be too easy, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Yeah, I think it's cool to talk about. What's the closest living relative to the T-Rex?
I want to go off like my first just instinct reaction. I'm not gonna think about it, bro. Chicken.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, bro. They're vicious motherfuckers, man. Have you ever heard about the Rogan talking about that on Cast? How fucking crazy chickens are.
Yeah, they see a drop of red. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, they're like land sharks.
Yeah. It's crazy though, bro. Like evolution just kind of worked backwards for them motherfuckers. From terrifying two-legged monster to fucking being put in a pen and fed sawdust.
I'm gonna ask you this question just because of some recent events that have occurred on social media, just because I think it's funny.
All right.
What is a male duck called?
A male duck? Isn't it a Jake?
Very close. It rhymes with Jake.
It rhymes with Jake?
Yeah, you said Jake, right?
Yeah, Jake. A male duck.
This person is very currently very like relevant on social media, like more than normal. Same name, Drake.
Oh, it's a Drake. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Yeah. Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you knew that was gonna come up on the podcast at some point.
Check out that fucking fire hose, bro. That's right.
This is a good question because you might not like think of it this way. What is the deadliest creature in the world?
Okay. So in if you're referring to in terms of how many people this thing's responsible for killing every year, I want to say mosquito.
Yep. And they're just fucking plague carrier. They're like the modern day rats.
Let's go.
I mean, I think rats are still very prevalent disease carriers, but mosquitoes like are very bad nowadays.
Oh man, they're terrible. Yeah, I actually read that recently.
Yeah, they scare the shit out of me. I haven't seen a lot of them in the last couple of years up here, but we get them really bad some years.
How was it in Texas when you visited Texas? Did you see any?
Yeah, not really, but I think it was the time of year. It was March, so like they had just had that was a year when Texas had that frost where it like shut down the whole state.
Cold.
And when I went there, like that was like 2 months before, like in January, I went there and the grass was like so fucked up that when you walked on it, like you felt like you just lost your balance. Because the grass I walked on back here, I was like solid. This shit just gave like as soon as you walked on it.
See, when I hunt, bro, early season, it's like 100 degrees outside, and they're everywhere. I gotta go head to toe, no skin exposed, like. And then it's hot, you know what I mean? You're sweating your ass off, but I hate that sound, and I hate it.
I was hearing some vet talk about one of the camps he got put into when he got enlisted into the service. I think it might have been Fort Polk, maybe, that was really bad with mosquitoes, but it was one of those southern states. He just said the mosquitoes were fucking awful. Yeah.
You reach a certain point where it's impossible to deal with. It's like in your head too, because really, they're not really even biting you much unless you got like a certain type of blood. I think they're attracted to like O positive or some shit.
Yeah.
But the sound, man, just the sound. All right, what you got?
Oh, man, let's see. What is the only big cat that doesn't roar?
Huh. Big cat, don't roar. Don't make a sound. Quiet. What do you classify as big cat? Is this cat like big? Like, okay, we're going above house cat is big cat, or are we going like above like a bobcat or so we're like was a mid-range cat. I'm guessing it's kind of mid.
we're bigger than like a bobcat for sure. Yeah.
Bigger than a bobcat, and the bobcats are fucking big. Okay. Okay. So I know tigers and lions both roar. Oh, I don't think cheetahs roar.
Yeah, that's right. It's cheetah.
Yeah, I think they're like meow, almost like a house cat.
I've never heard the defensive mechanism that they use, but I know that they don't roar.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a good one. That's interesting because I think if I had to ask you, what do you think the most terrifying animal roar is out of all the big cats? What are you going with?
Tiger.
Yeah, that's what you got to go with tiger. It's
Tiger.
something. It's like the tone, like the
It's
pitch
guttural.
of it. Yeah.
Well, you know that MGM's lion roar is a tiger.
Oh, it is?
It's not even a lion.
That makes
It's
a lot of sense.
Tiger dubbed over a lion, but lions look more powerful, more badass, and are more recognized as symbol of power. So they swapped it out. Same with bald eagle, man. Same with bald. Have you heard a bald eagle fucking screech?
It sounds dumb.
Nothing like fucking freedom. They put hawks over eagle sounds. Because who wants to listen to the sound of America being
Oh, this is good. This is good. What's the only insect that can turn its head 180 degrees? We talked about this already.
That can turn its head 180? That we've talked about? An insect. Just spinning that thing.
Yeah, like the ring, man.
You know, bro, I'll have to rip. I'm not sure. I have to like think. Can I see this insect's head, or is it too small?
Oh, you can see its head. Yeah.
So it's a pretty big insect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, praying mantis.
Yep.
Praying mantis. Yeah, you're right.
They always impress me because of how big they can get. Like every time I see one, I'm always shook at how big it actually is. It's like you don't see them often because they're usually kind of like chilling on a flower or doing something else. But every once in a while, when you see one, you're like, damn, I
pick them up every time I see them.
I'm always a little wary of them just because I don't want to like fuck up their legs or anything like that. You know, pick them up.
I just let them crawl on me. I just put my hand out and usually just
crawl on me.
Chills.
The walking stick technique is probably best, just letting it kind of crawl up your arm or whatever.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Damn, they're pretty fucking good, these animals.
You're kind of killing it, honestly.
I'm full of useless knowledge. Useless fucking knowledge. Like movies, man.
Which animal can only eat when its head is upside down?
Bat.
Nope, flamingo.
That's the first thought. When is a fucking flamingo upside down?
So you ever seen like flamingos when they go to drink water? Like you ever been to a zoo and seen flamingos? They like kind of crane their neck down and they like bend down to drink it. It's really weird. Like their head goes like upside down. Yeah. It's very interesting, actually.
Evolution stays fucking some of these animals up, bro.
Yeah, for real. For real.
It stays undefeated, bro. I can eat on my couch. I can eat fucking sideways, upright, upside down. I can do the whole thing.
Which aquatic animal is the most poisonous in the world?
You know, I had something pop in my head. And typically, if I just go my gut, I'm fucking right. My first thought was sea snake. Because there is a sea snake that's extremely poisonous. But then you got the categories of jellyfish. And so that's kind of where like I'm leaning towards like Portuguese man o' war, shit like that. So
very poisonous, but answer is actually pufferfish.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the cute little guy.
The the Botox shit that actually comes from, I believe that comes from pufferfish.
Yeah, Japanese eat that shit too.
Yep. Yeah, that shit is incredibly fucking toxic. Crazy toxic.
You're worse than it. Wow. Okay. Oh, you said okay. So let me ask you a question. It's gonna sound really stupid. They're poisonous. Now, are jellyfish poisonous? Are all these animals poisonous and not venomous?
There's a difference. I think some jellyfish are venomous, if I'm not mistaken. It just kind of depends on.
I forget how it works. So they're like, I know snakes are venomous, not poisonous.
Well, hold on. Let's look this up.
Right. So snakes can be venomous, I think. which means they inject venom. I think poison can like secrete or something.
So it is with the Portuguese man of war. We are talking about venom.
Okay, so I was probably right as far as like that's probably the most venomous sea creature.
Yeah,
but poisonous.
I'm trying to get like a exact definition here. So venom says it's a specialized type of poison that is actively injected via bite or sting, which is why, in that case, with the man of war, it would be venom. Poison, on the other hand, can be absorbed into the bloodstream through the skin, inhaled, or ingested. So the term poisonous applies to organisms that unload toxins and you eat them, basically. And then venom is like when it like inflicts it upon you, like you get bit, stung, something like that.
In my head, I would still consider pufferfish venomous.
Well, I think if you get like hit with the spikes that it shoots out at you or whatever,
that's the venomous portion.
Yeah, but eating it is.
But internally is a poisonous. That motherfucker's double-sided, bro. Playing the field on both sides. Shit.
That's crazy how creatures develop like that. Like it developed that.
Little guy, bro. When you're that adorable, someone's gonna try to eat you for sure.
Well, that thing probably got eaten for like thousands of years by like a lot of predators, and then it developed the spikes, and it's like, all right, bro, what's up?
One pufferfish one day was like, you know what?
The pufferfish is the embodiment of the Gadsden flag. It's kind of like fuck around and find out kind of fish.
It doesn't swim fast, bro. It was so tiny.
What do humpback whales use to attract their prey?
To attract their prey, which is krill. What do they use to attract krill? Vibration, scent.
It'd be a byproduct of vibration.
Is it echolocation then? Is it just them singing?
It'd be something that happens in the process of vibration in the water. Think about like what happens if you like go like that in some bath water.
What does it splash your tail?
It bubbles.
Oh, bubbles?
Mm-hmm. Huh. So I think like them just moving in the water probably creates it, unless they like do it from their mouth vocally somehow. I'm not really... I wouldn't be surprised. Whales are pretty smart if they could somehow do that vocally. That would be the easiest question out of all of them, to be honest. All right, let's just do it anyway. What bird is a symbol for peace?
I'm gonna get it wrong, bro. What?
What bird is this
question?
I would say it's. I mean, I would think it is.
Okay, it's used in a lot. I thought pigeon, but dove.
Yeah,
that's what I got confused. Pigeon and dove.
I just immediately go to that because of how many ceremonies it's used in, like weddings,
like funerals. When they throw the dove, it just falls on the ground. They're like, "Oh shit!" They held it in the cage too long, boys.
You're fucked now. 100 animal trivia questions. You have to be in beast mode to answer, bro. Are you in beast mode right now?
Give me 10 of them. Rapid fire. Let's go.
Oh, I don't know. Which animal has the largest eyes in the animal kingdom?
Oh, okay. Well, largest animal is blue whale, but doesn't mean the largest eyes. Well, some bug-eyed looking motherfuckers out there.
I'll give you this. It's an aquatic creature.
Let me think. I'm just gonna throw stuff out there. Wow, I'm gonna think out loud. Okay. Giant squid. I don't know what their eyes look like, but they're big.
So I'll give you that. It says colossal squid. I think it might be the same thing. Giant squid, colossal squid. I don't know.
I think they're the same. I mean, yeah, I would never have said colossal squid. So.
Yeah, who uses that on a normal? Surprise, some preemptuous dickhead. Yeah, some douchebag from some Ivy League school like Princeton or something.
It's technically a colossal squid. That's incorrect.
Oh, this is good. How many bones does a shark have?
I got this in my pocket. Ready?
Maybe none. Yeah, that's correct. That's part of the trick question.
Cartilage, shut up. Cartilage and teeth, which is crazy. But that's why dolphins can kill a motherfucker so easily too.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good one. You might not know this, depending. This is something I learned early in school.
Don't doubt me.
Ants warn each other of danger by doing what?
I don't know why. I just went to my head of exploding. Like, oh shit, they're coming.
That would be an interesting defense mechanism.
Okay, how do they warn for danger? I can't talk.
I'll give you a hint. It's kind of similar to how they find stuff.
They look at it. They find it.
I don't think they have eyes, as far as I know.
Oh, they have eyes.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, pull up a close-up image of an ant. It's terrifying.
Really?
Oh yeah, their faces are fucking crazy. But they got eyes.
I want to do like a carpenter ant or like a regular ant. Let's do carpenter ant. I'm feeling adventurous. Those things are huge already.
Carpenter ants are big. You gotta follow this guy on YouTube that I watch.
Oh my god, that does have eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, that's fucking crazy. I never noticed that.
I guess I'm just gonna go scent. They put off like a scent.
Yeah, it's pheromones. It's the same thing that bees do.
Okay, that's the only thing I can think of because they can't like wave their arm and go, "Oh, bro."
Yeah, like you know how bees have like the defense mechanisms where they release like a warning chemical and everything. Ants kind of do that to warn. That's how they talk to each other. Is releasing chemicals and hey, food is here or danger's here or whatever.
Let me look up something real quick. Well, you can ask the next question. I just want to look up this. Sorry. I had the Shannon Sharp clip up, dude.
That sounded like a banger song, to be honest.
Said, ooh, I'm touching bus. TMB, Mr. TMB.
Oh, this is a good one. Can cats with whiskers shed them naturally?
Oh, yeah. I find them. I used to find them in my house all the time. I wonder what the fuck it was.
Yep.
So I got kind of lucky on that one, but when you get a chance, there's this guy, Ants Canada.
I watch him actually.
Do you? Are you watching his new videos with the world he built with like the stump, the Hallelujah tree stump, and the ant colonies and shit?
I think I've seen some shorts of it.
I've been watching the whole thing, bro. Watching my daughter. It's like an hour-long video each day, and oh my god, it's popping off. Yeah. Ants killing each other, bro. He put in some big ass fucking spider, put in some praying mantises, some grasshoppers, all kinds of shit, and everybody's just fucking each other up. It's fucking great. It's fucking great.
That praying mantis must be like the fucking Terminator and that shit, bro. That motherfucker is fucking everybody up.
I think he died.
Oh, he probably.
I think he died to the spider. He put in, like, what's that spider's got? Like the front legs is like bent in.
Oh, is it kind of big?
It's huge.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
I want to say like not a trapdoor spider, but
bunker spider from Lethal Company.
Like that, bro.
Yeah, it's a fucking crazy ass. Like
seeing that thing in real life, like a spider bigger than you.
Oh, bro, yeah, but the width of my entrance here to my room, like fucking like gigantic. I'd shit myself. I'd grab my gun and I would just unload all 42 rounds into that fucking spider.
No, sir. I'm gonna unload 41 rounds in that spider, and I'm gonna assess the situation. We'll be figuring out where that last one one's gonna go, bro. Because I'm not getting wrapped up in no motherfucking web, bro.
Well, that's why you keep mags next to you at all times, no matter where you're sitting. You got to have your tactical magazines set up all over the place. Or am I just a paranoid fuck? Like I keep them in like every room of my place I'm at. It's kind of like, yeah, if I have my gun and I ever got to like get a mag in a room, just in your room, good to have.
Facts. Oh shit.
Some people say, oh, you're paranoid, Merc. What are you doing? I would just argue I'm a prepared individual.
Leave me the fuck alone. All right, a couple more, then we'll talk to me.
This is such a good question. How many inches is the leg span of the world's largest tarantula, the Goliath bird-eating tarantula?
Okay. Can we get a buffer? Can I get like a plus or minus for my own guess? Like if I'm plus or minus 1 inch, 1.5 inches.
Sure.
Is it a whole number or is it like blank point blank inches?
It's a whole number.
Okay. So I know that the bird eating tarantula is a really beefy motherfucker, but it's actually not like that big. I don't think it's over. Well, I guess if you spread its fucking like you flatten it out.
Yeah, it's the leg span, so it's like I think it's talking about like the length from
Completely like flattened out legs.
Yeah, like one to the other. Yeah.
Okay, so my answer, if it's does it have a diagram or something, or is it standing or is it flat?
I think it's just like when it's just flat, kind of just sitting there. Like if you put it, say I had one, I just set it on the table.
And its leg is like still bent. It's not like you push it out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm gonna go under. It's under 2 feet for sure. I feel like it's under 24. I feel it's above 12. I'm gonna go 13 inches.
A little less.
Okay, so where are we at?
11.
Ooh, man, didn't quite get that one. In the
Still,
ballpark, though. In the
that
ballpark.
is still a fucking huge spider.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The biggest, biggest tarantula I've had crawl on me is like the size of my palm, right? Like
yeah, me too. About the size of my hand. That was pretty peaceful. You basically quadruple that, and there's that motherfucker.
That's how I conquered my fear of spiders. By the way, I used to be terrified of a lot of like spiders, and I let a tarantula crawl like up my back, and, like kind of through my clothing and shit. And I was like, chill ass dude, man. It felt weird, very weird.
I remember we were playing a game of Fortnite, and you spazzed out. It would sound like crashing, shit getting thrown everywhere. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? It's a fucking spider on my keyboard. It like fucking just crawled from behind your fucking computer or some shit, and you went to like war.
Oh, I remember. War. Well, like I think that was like a fucking wolf spider.
It was near your old place.
That motherfucker like got on my hand, dog. That's why it shook me because
you were like playing, like
yeah, like fell like off the ceiling, like onto my hand, and this was like a big one. Like it, they're not like the really big ones you see down south, but they get like a couple inches up here. They still get pretty big.
So, bro, let's just say just a normal spider falls from the ceiling onto your hand. I don't care if it's a fucking black widow or a jumping spider. I'm out of my chair, and everything within 5 feet of me is burned.
Yeah, see, nowadays, like I coexist with the motherfuckers here. Like I got a lot of wolf spiders in here, and it's like whatever, you motherfuckers can eat the ants that randomly creep in here from the shittily sealed basement window.
Yep.
No. Centipedes and ants are great, man. Like they're kind of freaky, like both of them, but they eat a lot of bad shit.
They do shit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I say if you see either of those, let them be.
Let the boys chill.
Unless you're in Australia, then if you see a fucking spider, probably grab the shotgun.
I have a mom at the dojo that rescues possums. Everybody around here hates them, but they're one of the most crucial animals on the planet. The amount of ticks they eat, I think, like in a lifespan is like somewhere in the millions per possum, which is fucking crazy. All right, one more question, and we'll wrap up and get on some Lethal Company.
Oh my god, should I do this one?
Yeah, fucking send it.
What color is the polar bear's skin?
Black.
Yep.
Whoa.
See, that would catch a lot of people off guard because they're gonna think like, oh, it's
but peep the name. Boy knows his bears. He knows his bears. My familia. Mi familia. Yep. There we go. Ask me some fucking bear.
I'm gonna hit you with one more. Not even gonna count it. I just think this is really interesting. I didn't know this. What's the most poisonous animal in the world?
Poisonous. If it's ingested. Wasn't it just okay? Hold on. What was the question before where you asked about pufferfish being the answer?
It was the most poisonous aquatic animal.
Aquatic. Okay, so this is probably not an aquatic animal then.
No.
A few honorable mentions. There are some tree frogs out there that are pretty crazy. They've been making little darts for their.
I like where where your line of thinking is at. I'm not 100% sure if this counts as a dart frog, but we'll count it. It's the golden poison frog.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm in that area, I'm gonna count this a W.
Yeah, I think that's like the dart frog is it's very poisonous, but it's not as poisonous as like the golden one is or whatever. I don't really know the differences.
Golden what frog?
But you know it's golden poison frog. But you know what's really cool about poisonous frogs and toads is like that's kind of where like you know the poisoning of weaponry kind of originated from way back, like when they first discovered it. And you know what else they discovered from dart frogs? Psychedelics.
Golden poison frog, also known as a golden dart frog.
That is a dart frog. I thought so. Because dart frogs are known as like one of them. I think they are the most poisonous subspecies of a frog or toad.
Imagine being a snake, bro. You're like, oh, free lunch. It's a nice Tuesday. Oh,
imagine being the guy who not only figured out that those things are poisonous, but you can also trip off of those. Like, what the fuck?
For his whole like, oh, dude. What? He probably told him. He was like, listen, while you're tripping, I just want you to know something, bro. You take a little stick, rub it in my little pimple on my back. Got your enemies? I got you, bro. And he probably went to war with that dude chilling right here on his fucking shoulder like a parrot. For sure, dude. Like, how do you figure that out without it telling you while you're tripping balls?
I don't know much about it, but I would assume it relates to what people call like stoned ape theory or whatever. Just like kind of like how the accidental discovery of things that alter the brain early on in history.
Oh man, being the first for some of that shit would be wild. Explain it to your homies, you know?
You've ever heard about the story behind the guy who discovered LSD?
No, but I got something funny to tell you after this.
The guy who invented LSD, I don't remember his name off the top of my head, which is a shame because, you know, I think that discovery was like important for a lot of reasons, but he basically created it. And then I don't think he knew it was like a psychedelic substance until he was like free handling it one day.
Albert Hoffman.
Yep, Albert Hoffman. And they named it day after, and they named it Bicycle Day. That's actually like a day that's celebrated in some parts of the world. But anyway, he went home after like handling it in his lab one day, and he rode his bicycle home. And all of a sudden, this guy just started fucking seeing shit. And he wrote about it, and he's like, he didn't really know how to describe the whole experience or whatever, but it was just like a mind-boggling discovery, and he would immediately rush back to his lab the next day and fucking put some more. Yeah.
Have you seen Shane Gillis?
Yes.
His fucking joke on Special Olympics, bro, where he's like, whoever named that, whoever the first person to like bring that up, like, hey, like ours are faster. You know, like our town's special people are faster than yours. All right, we should race them. Okay, sure, let's do it. Like, and then, bro, I have a weird conspiracy theory in my head, and I'm gonna end it on this. This is a little shocking, man. I brought this up to you before. Girls, volleyball shorts. Middle school girls, volleyball shorts are short, this long, tight. High school, short. Olympics, college. The excuse is they make you faster. Special needs, Special Olympics volleyball team. Basketball shorts. Why?
Do I need to say it?
Why are we? Look, I get college. In the Olympics, you want to put those girls in tights? I'm all for it.
Right, yeah.
Middle schoolers, bro? Come on, man.
I'm just going to say it, you know. Sex sells, whether it's legal or illegal. You know how people are in this world, man. There's some sick motherfuckers in this world.
Ain't nobody lined up to buy middle school volleyball tickets. You know, why do we put those girls? I think it's like a mental thing, like makeup, bro. Like you just condition girls to believe a certain thing until they get older. Then you're like,
I mean, it could be that. I also think that there might be some weird, you know, maybe dark ulterior motives behind that as well, possibly.
Like makeup's the biggest scam on the fucking planet.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
dude, you know what? like I'm a guy, I don't know shit about makeup. Like I've dated chicks, and I know that they do makeup, and I've had it explained. But you know what? It's like any one ear out the other. You don't really understand that shit. But I watched this chick on TikTok putting on this fucking shit they call foundation. Holy shit, does that change? Like it just completely different person. Totally different person.
I made my wife stop in her tracks one day because she was like, we were debating about makeup. I hate makeup, so we were having a little debate about it, and she's like, the bottom line she said was, it makes me feel good. I looked at her. I said, well, who made you feel bad? Because you don't just grow up feeling bad unless somebody makes you feel bad. Inherently, when you first start off, you start off like, fine.
Well,
but the industry makes you look at these sex symbols and these singers and these actresses and go, I look nothing like that. Nobody fucking does. Nobody's Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt's Brad fucking Pitt. I'm not looking like Brad Pitt. I don't care what he fucking sells. It's not gonna make me fucking look like him.
Well, it's the whole it's the whole focus, like the standard sets, right? Like it sets this perception in women, especially at a young age, that they need to look a certain way, act a certain way, dress a certain way, and do all these things to be attractive or whatever for whatever man they're going to settle down with. But it fucks up the perception of them in the long term, and I think that's why a lot of younger women, we might get some comments here. That's why a lot of women, I think, have issues nowadays with their family and their fathers and other shit like that.
Well, we can get whatever comments we want, bro. The bottom line is that hopefully you find somebody that loves you for your appearance that you look like when you go to bed at night and when you wake up in the morning. Because
and not only that, I just want to expand just a little further. It really makes us focus on our imperfections. That's kind of what society does in that regard to women. Is it's instead of focusing on what makes us unique in our own different ways, like you look different than I do, me and you think just a little differently, but we're unique, we're separate from each other. It's got us more focused on you need to be this and you need to act this way. And
there's no other you on the planet. 7 billion people.
Yeah, and the reason
motherfucker built this way, looks this way, acts this way, thinks this way.
I think the only reason really is they don't want us to acknowledge that uniqueness that we all have, because we're not focused on the divisiveness that's naturally created to separate us from one another.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's about all I got to say about that.
Sorry, none of y'all can be like me, man. I know. I'll sell you some beard care products. I get asked all the time, bro, what do you use? What do you use? Patience, man. This stage to here, from like stubble to here, is the worst section to possibly mentally get through for a beard.
That's where I get to. I can get it to that, and then I have to like reshave it because it just nothing grows in like at the same pace. Like my neck hair wants to like all come in before my beard develops, and it's just fucking awkward. That's all right. Shave it until it grows in the right way. I think that's kind of how it works. So,
all right, well, we're gonna go crush a 3K quota for Lethal Company. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us, tuning in. If you guys, what our plan is long term is to grow this channel, grow this podcast. Eventually, one day, maybe have Discord trivia where we're able to hop in and do some giveaways, have some trivia with our fan base, our supporters, whoever's kicking it with us, and we're just starting out episode 6, but we're gonna blink and we'll be doing episode 600. So yeah, good shit, Merc. Good shit, man. I think we kind of nailed the trivia. I think next time, let's do. I don't know. We'll come up with something cool next time to test ourselves on. Let's push it out a little bit. But I think next time I want to look at that video. Maybe we'll do a react on how small we really fucking are compared to the rest of the universe, and watch that video that just shows how fucked the universe continuously gets. Every time I watch that, it's mind blowing to me. And then we can piggyback off that and see: is Grizzly Sensei religious? Is Merc religious? What's our creator look like? Is he bald and beautiful like me? I don't know.
Does he play GTA RP?
If he does, send me straight to fucking hell, bro. Guys, good night. We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you on number 7.
Peace.